Welcome back. We may think that a Six Sigma project closure formality is way too exaggerated and not worth it. This might be the case where a Six Sigma project is run once off. But if Six Sigma is the way of life in an organization, people know the benefits of following process of project closure. In this lesson, we learn about the elements of project closure. The project closure process involves reviewing with team members and sponsors, checking whether the project objectives are achieved with respect to as established in the charter and ensuring that documentation is completed and stored appropriately. It also helps in identifying lessons learned and informing other parts of the organization about opportunities for improvement. We should capture both the aspects of the project, the positives and negatives, what went well and what did not. Belts should work their way out of the project and ensure that responsibility shifts from them to the process owner. A project transition plan should be made to ensure smooth transitioning. Early buy-in helps as there are no surprises among the process team. It is also our responsibility to educate the process team about the new processes and measurements. Transition plan should answer what, who, when and who. This means plan should detail out what tasks are required to complete, who is responsible for each task, by when the task should get completed and who will own the plan. We should note here that the transition plan should not be owned by the belt, rather it should be owned by the process owner and also agreement of all stakeholders should be taken. In the project closure post, following are included: executive summary, project details, summary of changes made after improvements, pending action items, metrics utilized and conclusions, phase-wise conclusions, deliverables, control plan, financial realization and key learning. You can find the template in the toolkit for Six Sigma. Here, we come to the end of the third module of Define Phase. By now we have understood how to create a project charter and also learnt the important elements of a project charter. We saw what types of metrics are there and how do we derive and select these metrics. We also learnt how is financial assessment and cost-benefit analysis is done. Then we went through the lessons on project planning, documentation, and closure to understand various elements and tools and techniques involved and how to use those tools. We also understood about the risk analysis and impact in the previous lesson. In this lesson learnt about the elements of project closure process and benefits of the same. This is the end of the subunit in Define Phase. Next unit of Define Phase is about lean management.